Okay, fifth graders, this is from your magnetic workbook, Unit 6 assessment, which is in the back of your workbook. The Unit 6 assessment starts on page 464. Read this poem, then answer the questions that follow. Going Downhill on a Bicycle, A Boy's Song by Henry Charles Beeching. With lifted feet, hands still, I am poised and down the hill. Dart with heedful mind, the air goes by in a wind. Swifter and yet more swift, till the heart with a mighty lift makes the lungs laugh, the throat cry. O bird, see, bird, I fly. Is this your joy? O bird, then I, though a boy, for a golden moment share your feathery life in air. Say, heart, is this aught like this, in a world that is full of bliss? 'Tis more than skating, bound, steel shod to the level ground. Speed slackens now, I float a while in my airy boat, till when the wheels scarce crawl, my feet to the treadles fall. Alas, that the longest hill must end in a vale, but still, who climbs with toil wheresoever shall find wings waiting there. All right, boys and girls, you can pause this or continuing listening. The next passage starts on page 468, Animals of the Rainforest by Sean Parcell. A rainforest is an area of tall trees, mostly evergreens, where a large amount of rain falls. Rainforests are found on every continent except Antarctica. While rainforests cover only about 2% of Earth's surface, they are home to more than half of the world's plant and animal species. Most rainforests have 4 layers. The conditions in each layer allow a huge variety of living things to thrive there. The top part of the rainforest is called the emergent layer. Most animals that live in this layer can jump, fly, or glide. One example is the pygmy glider. This squirrel-like animal has a flap of skin that extends between its front and back legs. With its legs stretched out, the pygmy glider can swoop from treetop to treetop in search of insects to eat. Beneath the emergent layer is the canopy. Most rainforest plant and animal species live there. One animal species in the extremely slow-moving sloth. Sloths hang upside down in trees and rarely leave the canopy. Some don't come down for 10 years or more. The understory is located below the canopy. The poison dart frog is a surprising inhabitant of this layer. Most creatures in the understory use camouflage, the ability to blend in with the background, for protection. But these thumbnail-sized frogs possess a powerful poison. An amount smaller than a grain of salt can kill a predator. The tiny frog's bright colors warn predators not to eat the frogs. The largest animals of the rainforest, including elephants, tigers, and jaguars, can be found on the forest floor. So can the tiniest animals, beetles, ants, and other insects. Certain beetles keep the forest floor clean by eating decayed matter. Army ants, which live in colonies of up to 700,000 ants, will attack and kill anything that moves. These and millions of other tiny critters keep the forest floor crawling with life. Emergent layer. A few trees, some as tall as 200 feet, reach this height. Most trees are hardwood, broad-leaved evergreens. Trees get a lot of sunlight, heat, and strong winds. Canopy layer. Trees can be 50 to 130 feet tall. Branches spread out and form a canopy or roof over the lower layers. This layer gets a lot of sunlight and rainfall. About 90% of rainforest plants and animals live here. Understory layer. Small trees, vines, and shrubs are packed in tightly. Little sunlight gets through. Tangled plants provide great camouflage for animals. Forest floor layer. Moss, ferns, and few other kinds of plants live here. Little to no sunlight gets through unless a large tree falls and opens a gap in the canopy. Branches, leaves, seeds, and fruits decay on the ground. Page 470, Medicinal Plants of the Rainforest by Lee Rossi. Rainforests are home to fascinating and useful plants. People who live in rainforests have used the trees and other plants to treat illnesses for thousands of years. Yet, modern-day scientists have only recently begun to discover the benefits of these plants. Today, about 7,000 medicines come from plants found in rainforests around the world. That's why the rainforest is often called nature's medicine cabinet. Rainforest medicines are used to treat a wide variety of conditions, from toothaches and colds to cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Quinine is one example of a rainforest medicine. This chemical comes from the bark of the cinchonu tree. Quinine is most commonly used to treat malaria, a disease transmitted to humans by mosquito. Another example is a substance called kairai. It comes from a vine that climbs trees from the forest floor to the canopy. While kairai is a poison, it can also save lives. Scientists discovered that kairai can be used to relax patients' muscles during an operation. About 150 different chemicals come from the cocoa tree. This tree thrives in the understory of the rainforest. Chemicals from the cocoa tree are used in medicines that treat fevers, coughs, and cuts. Can rainforest medicines cure cancer? Campotheca is a tree found in Chinese rainforests. Its bark is used to make several drugs that treat cancer. Scientists are researching hundreds more rainforest plants that may have cancer-fighting properties. Scientists have just begun to tap the resources of the rainforest. Today, fewer than 1% of plants found in rainforests have been tested to discover their medicinal benefits. As rainforests are cleared for farming, ranching, and logging, scientists estimate that about 137 types of plants and animals become extinct every day. If rainforests disappear, so may the chances of finding other life-saving medicines.